and welcome to Wake Up America. For generations, the United States was an agricultural world power, sometimes referred to as the breadbasket of the world. In our present day, however, the United States is barely an afterthought. Our exports of staple crops have been relatively unchanged for 30 years. While this does mean our export economy is sorely behind the rest of the world, it should be expected that as other nations grow and cultivate expanses of cropland, they would be less dependent on our produce. We essentially maxed out our land usage 40 or 50 years ago, and although we can increase yields with modern technological advances, so can everybody else. But there is a bigger picture to see in our crop export economy. For decades, there was literally no better place in the entire world to grow staple crops like wheat, corn, and soy. We had higher yields, better quality, and stronger products. Now, our crops are no different than those you can find almost anywhere else in the world. As yields in China begin to increase and that country begins exporting more staple crops, the market for U.S. goods will diminish even more. The U.S. could not really expect to maintain its global dominance of crop exports forever. Eventually, other nations would begin to catch up. But the slow deterioration of our international crop markets has mirrored the slow deterioration of our markets for all other goods as well. Declines in farm employment are tough for farmers, but they don't really hurt the national economy. A single combine can do the same job as dozens of men. Declines in farm employment due to technological advances are unavoidable. However, declines in these tech and innovation sectors could and should have been avoided. Losing a few assembly jobs in Detroit to an automated robot is one thing. Losing the entire plant to Toyota City in Japan is another entirely. We cannot maintain a monopoly on grains and oilseeds, nor would we even really want to. But we could have maintained dominance and progressed in the industries of tomorrow. But we did not, and we still aren't. And that lack of industrial evolution is sidelining economic growth.
To learn more about the disastrous effects of free trade, log on to economyincrisis.org.